testimonial we had tonight is Jessica Hughes. You out there, Jessica?
I'm here. Hello.
Hi, Jessica. Well, thanks for joining us. And where are you calling from?
I am calling from Bozeman, Montana.
Bozeman, Montana. Very cool. And who shared ER Shred with you?
Oh, I'm not specifically sure. I've been using Isagenix for probably 6 or 7 years now. So somebody in one of my Isagenix groups.
Perfect. Okay, that's cool. Well, we'll take it. We'll take you. So give me an idea. What is your passion? Like what are you the most passionate about in your life? Just so we can get to know you a little bit.
I'm probably most passionate about my family, and then also church, my church family and my family. Those are the two things I like spending most of my time on outside of work.
Very cool. Wonderful. And then give us an idea. What got you interested in ER Shred? How did you decide to do it? And kind of what have you experienced as a result?
Well, I think why I decided to try it is I was having a hard time maintaining the regular Isagenix protocol. And for the past couple of years, I've just been on like this 15-pound roller coaster, which, for some people isn't a whole lot of variance in weight, but I'm not even 4'11". So 15 pounds is quite a bit for me. So I just couldn't get out of this roller coaster. So that's kind of what made me decide to try something that was a little different. Mm-hmm. And maybe also I wanted to tell people eating all meat is not good. Which I no longer think.
Good. Okay. So that's cool, because that's what I'm kind of referring to. We want to make sure we kind of remove the stigma around that. So give us an idea. You go on ER Shred. What unfolded for you? What kind of things did you learn? What results did you see? All that good stuff.
So I think my biggest bonus to the ER Shred was how appetizing it is. I never look at a plate of eggs, bacon, any sort of meat and like say, I don't want that. Versus, it would be pretty hard for me to whip up a salad and veggies and eat fruits, and like those sorts of healthy things just aren't my appetite. So I really enjoyed how appetizing it is. And then also, I do not have sugar cravings on this protocol. And
did you before?
Oh yes, with the regular Isagenix protocol, I definitely still had sugar cravings.
Okay.
I'm a big sweet tooth and I'm a stress eater, so I go towards sweets when I'm under stress. And it's been, pretty substantial the past few years. I'm a CPA, so it's just kind of been hell in our industry. So
yeah, I understand. And obviously what does that that equals more cravings. It equals the stress is just vicious. I was talking about it just last night or Monday night. I was talking about the stress and the effect it has on me personally.
Yeah. And it's, I did 2 shreds, one in September and one in August and one in October. Mm-hmm. And then I started again at the beginning of January, and I've been on a straight shred since then. And I still am like totally fine not having sweets. And at this time of year, my bosses fill our break room with all the snacks you could want. And It's pretty feels like a big win to avoid it for a whole month.
Huge win.
And not it really.
Right. Wow. Congratulations. And so were you able to lose any weight that you had hoped?
I did. I didn't start in January for weight loss, but I dropped about maybe 12 pounds, I think.
Oh, good.
I kind of gained a lot of weight in December because I was going crazy because I knew I was going to do this, which is not the thing you want to do, but I did.
We're human. It happens.
Yeah. So,
Especially when we're under stress, or I've noticed the same thing when you're sick. If you get sick,
mhm,
I mean, I do. I feel like just throwing in the towel and just caving.
yeah.
Sucks. But the cool thing is the last couple times I got sick, it's the one thing I was really able to manage was my diet. Cause I just kept telling myself, if I do that, it's only, you know, that's ultimately going to compound the problem for me. Like, let's at least maintain that. And so for me to have willpower around that's been really, really amazing for me.
Yeah.
Any other non-scale victories that you noticed?
Um, Not really that I can think of, other than maybe I would say my menstrual cycle feels less painful, I
Oh,
guess you
good.
could call it, like less bloating and
Yeah,
like
no, that's a real thing. Crystal, right.
um, so I kind of noticed that. I have struggled with acne my whole life, and that didn't really seem too improved this
Mhm.
month, but I think that's really related to chemical imbalances. So it's going to take more than 11 days, 30 days, and I realize that. So I'm just being patient with it. But my biggest purpose for saying, okay, I'm going to commit to more than just an 11-day shred is my asthma has been getting substantially worse, like the past 18 months or so.
Mhm.
And I've had naturopaths and people tell me over the years, like, you don't have to live with asthma. Like, food allergies really trigger asthma. And I've just not wanted to commit to cutting out food triggers. So that's been my number one goal. And I have felt a small improvement in that. Like, I'm not waking up in the middle of the night needing my inhaler as frequently. So
Yeah.
I'm optimistic that I'll still see improvement there.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, can you do me one favor and just in your post that I read in the group, you had mentioned something about, a moral victory, I think is what the way you worded it.
Well, it was just more like, life just is crazy right now.
Yeah.
I'm transitioning to empty nester, not exactly because my daughter's still home because it's too expensive for her to move out, but she's not home a whole lot. And so that's kind of been a transition the past while. Work, like I said, I'm in the tax field and it's just been super stressful. I'm thankful I work with the people I do because they make it bearable. But the industry hasn't been so nice.
Right.
um, and just other things that are just, you walk away from a situation like, I wish I could have done that better. I don't feel like I did that right. And it's just can be a lot of negative talk and a lot of negative feelings. So
Yeah.
to get through 30 days without cheating, I still don't have sugar cravings. I'm totally a lot more comfortable just telling people, like, yeah, I'm doing this protocol and it's totally cool. Whereas before, I guess I could call myself like a closet Isagenix user. um, so I just feel more comfortable in it, and just getting through these first 30 days, especially through tax season. I started it early January, not because of a New Year's resolution, but if I can't cut out food triggers during tax season,
Right.
then what's it matter the rest of the year? And I got through our first deadline on Monday for W-2s and 1099s, and I feel like I handled the stress better. So it's like, oh, finally a place in my life where I'm feeling I have wins. And it's just a morale booster, to be like, okay, I did something and I did it right.
I love the way you put that, and that's exactly what I had hoped you'd share with everyone because you're not alone, and so many people are on hard times right now, and they're stressed out of their minds, and so much of this is it's like sensory overload. It's like it's being done to us,
Yeah.
and and it's pretty tough to avoid it. It is. It's tough to avoid it. It's hard. And I think we're all getting to a point where we're kind of saying around the virus, like, is this ever going to be over? Like, I'm kind of done with this, right?
Yeah.
But I think all good things. We've got the warmer months ahead, and I'm sure that that things will get back on track for all of us. But I wanted people to hear what you had to say around that. I think you're very inspiring, and you didn't disappoint. So thank you so much for coming on here, Jessica.
Yep, you bet. Thanks for having me.
All right, you got it. All right, you guys.